think just hearing stories and just being around people that told the story. I was a part of when I got to high school, I was a part of a African-centered, rites of passage program.
Okay.
So it was important to know your history.
Mm-hmm.
And also when I say this too, I know in schools, like for Black History Month, one of the things I learned early was that I had teachers that stressed, like, guys, there are more people than just Martin and Malcolm, and we kind of go over the tried and true ones,
right?
But there are so many. There's so many like Paul Robeson, Charles Drew. Like there's so many Benjamin Banneker, and like they do different stuff. Gordon Parks, right? So Gordon Parks did Shaft.
Yep.
But people know him as a photographer, right? So there's a duality. It's like he's a dope photographer, but Shaft, one of the cinematic classics of all time, like he did that. So in other words, there are Black and brown folks who are blazing trails in different fields, but they may also do other stuff too. That's really dope. So I was very fortunate to grow up around people that stressed knowing, like Curt Flood. Like Curt Flood's the reason why we got like free agency in sports. And it's like, yeah, dude, I want to go to another team. I'll sign. But I mean, he got flack for it, but Curt Flood kind of opened that doors for, these athletes today, like who want to change course. But no, I was very fortunate, and I always I tell people now, like, you have no idea how many trailblazers and game changers there are, and they exist outside of just, I know the schools, we like to do the Martins and the Malcolms and certain things, and Obama now is like, that's a cooler thing, but it's like the list is large, and it's like you're gonna blow your own mind when you figure out or expose yourself to how many different people there are. So I've always known it, and I've always, even in my industry. So who are the Black play-by-play people? Like that's always who did radio, like like I grew up listening to Tom Joyner in the morning, right?
Yeah.
So it's like so
he just retired too, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
Yes.
He did.
Yeah. So Tom Joyner, it's like a trailblazer. Was he the first to do radio? No, but Tom carved out a lot of space. Scholarships, HBCUs, still has the cruise, I believe. But like,
forgot about the cruise.
What do you mean you forgot about the cruise?
I said I almost forgot about the cruise.
Oh man, I mean it's not happening right now. But no, like different, like Petey Greaves, like there are different radio people that are. The other thing too with Black history is like it doesn't even have to be nationally, internationally known. Like there are people in your own city, your own backyard. So one of the people that I used to listen to was there was a gospel station in Portland, and it was 1290, and there was a guy in the night times. His name was Al Matheson, and I used to listen to him, and he had he was cool, deep voice, but he was somebody that I listened to, and I felt like I knew, and I felt like I knew somebody. There's like a Georgian Rice. Like these are Black folks who I know about and I've listened to and I've heard, and you could make the case they have had just as much of a direct impact on me as would a Curt Flood, or Charles Drew, or a Gordon Parks.